Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Patrick. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Eternals from Marvel Studios. I absolutely love this movie. It was a great thrill ride of action and adventure, beautiful cinematography. I thought the casting was perfect, and it just took you on a great adventure that brought you in and kind of let you get away from everything for a little while, as movies are supposed to do. So, as I said, I absolutely love this movie. Again, casting was perfect. I thought all the people that were in the positions they were in totally nailed their characters, totally nailed the ideas that are presented in the movie. And for everyone that's saying, oh, it doesn't have a plot line, I don't know what movie you were watching, but the movie I watched definitely had a plot line, definitely had a story arc, and told it in a convincing way. So, and of course, it's Marvel. It's a Marvel superhero comic book movie. So it's not going to be an advanced plot line, but there was still a plot line that you could follow. And I'm sorry, but if you can't follow that simple of a plot line, maybe you should rethink your movie critic career. So, but again, I absolutely love this. I think it was really well executed. You got a great amount of people excited about seeing a Marvel movie. And I loved how they incorporated stories from the past, mixing in with the present, and how the heroes got to where they were, because they had to look at the impact of their actions on the world. So I definitely thought that was a great way to examine history through the eyes of these people that would have been around. So I also loved, the cinematography was beautiful. The locations that they were shooting in were amazing. The soundtrack was great. You heard a lot of great music. You heard a lot of emotional pieces that really made you connect with everyone. I absolutely, was floored by the visual effects and the amount of time and energy that, those take to put into a movie were worth it, because you definitely got a great understanding of how they got to that point. So I definitely recommend going to see this movie. If you can go see it in IMAX or MX3D, it's definitely worth it. Again, it was just a fun ride. It took you on an adventure that allowed to see a new side of the Marvel Studio universe, which I think is great, because as we move into new phases with Marvel Studios, it's going to be important to see new things and not just the same tired story over and over again. Of course, it is a Marvel, action movie, so there was tons of action in it. There was tons of fight scenes and jumping around and fighting and everything like that. But then you also do get that Marvel Studio aesthetic of having comedic moments and things that will make you laugh and make you connect with those characters. Again, character arcs were really great. You got to see how they eliminated some of the human aspects for what the Eternals were, but also got to keep some of the other ones. So that was a great experience to see that. I love Marvel movies. I love seeing them. I think it's always fun to go to the movies and see these things and see how they work, and you just get that sense of being a part of community and being a part of that world. And yes, they spend so much money, but they're worth the penny. They're worth every penny you're going to see. So I definitely recommend to go check this movie out. It's a fun movie. It's got a lot of great action, great cinematography, amazing music. The casting was really well done, you know. And the other thing that I'm really happy about that Disney didn't do was the gay baiting. And yes, I read articles a few days ago about, so I knew there was gay characters in it, but I'm glad that they didn't put out a press release saying, oh, it's Marvel's first gay characters. No, they just presented them on screen as LGBTQ people and with great representation. So, and I'm glad that Disney decided to give the middle finger to some homophobic countries around the world and say, no, we're going to keep this the way it is. And so I definitely think, you know, as LGBTQI people, we need to go and support that. We need to show them that, hey, yes, if you put these people in the movie and you give the middle finger to certain countries, then we're going to support you. So I definitely recommend going to see it. I think it was a great time. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about the Eternals. So definitely go see it. Enjoy it for 2 hours. You know, get away from everything that's going on in your world. Enjoy a superhero movie, and see how it is portrayed, going through all these centuries, going through all this time, and what that could do to the human race and the people that are the superheroes. So that's all I'm going to tell you today. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Patrick again. If this is your first video, thank you for stopping by. If you're a regular subscriber, thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you again soon. All right, thanks. Have a good one.